Welcome to Easy and Home Style Cooking. I'm Mrs. Ragini. Today I want to share a Chinese dessert. I love this dessert. Whenever we go to any Chinese restaurant, I order this hot with nice ice cream. I hope you have guessed it right. This is DARSAN. In a simple way, I'm going to show it to you. This is 3-step process. So first we are going to mix the dough. We need boiling water. So here I have the water, and if you are taking 1 cup of flour, that is all purpose flour, we need to take half a cup of water. So 1:1/2. So here I have 1 cup, so I am taking half a cup of water, and this we are going to boil it, and then we are going to add it into our flour mixture. So here is the flour. Today I am showing you the way my husband makes. So next time I am going to show how I make it. So once the water is boiled, we are going to add it. Friends, here you can see the water is boiling, and now we are going to switch off the flame. We are going to pour it in this flour. Be careful, don't use the hand. We are going to make a dough out of it. First you mix it with the spoon, then we are going to put our hand and make a dough. Now you can use your hand. This has cooled down little bit. Make a nice soft dough. Friends, to make our darsan, our dough is ready, and just keep this bowl aside, and we are going to make a sheet out of this, and we are going to first make a noodles. Dust some flour and roll this. So friends, I have rolled this nicely. Dust flour, so that it won't stick at all, and you need to roll it into little bit thin. If you can handle, you can roll it nice and thin. And now this is ready. First what we are going to do is dust good amount of flour, take one edge and fold it to the half, and again fold it to another half. Apply little bit flour so that it won't stick, and again just fold it like this. Now we are going to remove this and fold it again. First try to remove this if it is sticking, and now fold it. No problem if it is tearing also. Now we are going to cut this. So before cutting, dust some flour. Just take a chopping board and put it in a chopping board and try to saw it. Don't press it and cut it. See, if you press it too much, then this will stick to each other. So just saw your knife. How much of a thickness you want, based on that just saw this and open it. Because we added good amount of flour, this is not sticking. If you don't dust the flour, this will stick to each other. That's why we call this sweet as noodles sweet. Just open this. So I'm going to do the rest. The second process is, once the noodles are ready, we need to boil the noodles. So here the water, I kept it ready. We are going to boil in this water. So friends, here you can see I have nicely opened this noodles which we cut it, and dust good amount of flour, then only you can open the noodles. So listen, once your noodles are opened, dust some flour so that it won't stick to each other, and here the water is nicely boiling. Always this should be nice boiling water. So don't add too many, add very little. If you add too many, this will stick to each other. So add very little, and we are going to just 1 minute we are going to boil and remove it off. Here you can see, when you put these noodles in the boiling water, first this goes down, and once they are cooked, it will come onto the top. Now you can just remove this, and here the third process is, we are going to fry these in the oil. I'm just going to keep this aside and switch off this flame, and here oil should be nice and hot, and we are going to drop this. And be careful, because you have moisture to your noodles, so oil will spill on you, so be careful. Dear friends, here you can see our noodles have nicely fried, that is the darsan has fried, and you can just remove this and take a paper towel and put it on a paper towel. Whatever the excess oil is there, this will absorb, and this is all ready. Now the last and final process is to make our dessert. So dessert means sweet. So till now we did not add any of the sugar. Now the sugar process. So take a pan, just heat it up nicely, and in this we are going to add some sugar and some honey. Take as per sweetness or depending upon how much quantity you are making your noodles, take that much of sugar. So add the sugar, let this melt. Here you can see our sugar is nicely melting. Just reduce your flame little bit, lower, and then I did not add a drop of water. You can see this has melted nicely. All the sugar has been melted and this has become caramelized. We don't want too much of color, just the sugar needs to be melted. And now you can see our sugar has perfectly melted. Now we are going to add the honey and little bit of lime juice so that it won't form crystals, and some sesame seeds. And now we are going to add the fried noodles, and you can either toss it, or if you have a tongue, what you can do is just flip it over so that all this will coat to your noodles. Very slowly you need to make it, and your flame should be on. Little bit tricky process, but if you want to enjoy an excellent sweet, that too home style or fresh at the home, then you need to make this. So now I am just going to remove this spoon and I am going to take a tongue, and if it is not stick to any pieces, we are just going to mix it once and switch off the flame, and immediately you need to serve these hot darsan with ice cream. So here my noodles, that is the darsan, is ready, and now I am going to serve. So friends, here is our darsan. Just serve it. If you want, you can break it little bit also, no problem. And now just sprinkle little bit of sesame seeds on top. This will stick with the heat itself. And now a scoop of ice cream beside. You can put it on top also. Dear friends, today I showed you the boiling method and then frying method. Next time I am going to show you how I make it very simple way. So this I am going to take a picture and I am going to have this. So friends, hot darsan with cold ice cream. This has become nice, crispy. Wow. I love this dessert like anything. Whenever I go to Chinese restaurant, first I always go to the dessert section and have this darsan first. Hope you can hear that sound. If you want to enjoy this simple dessert, awesome dessert, you need to make it, dear friends. This is heavenly.